everybody, it's time for the show. 2 Count, we about that glow. Best in the Midwest, and we up next. Go and ring the bell, rest, cause here we go. Comedy meets wrestling. Yeah, we doing our own thing. Squared circle and a microphone. 2 Count on everything. Can you smell what we're cooking now? Other shows, they ain't got that style profile. And while we strut on raised with 2 fingers up, JR, Big Ace, Tommy 2, they something else. This show be dynamite. Next level, top shelf. I'm like, welcome to the show. 2 Count. Welcome to the show.
Just the abrupt end to the fucking intro song. We're right into it. Everybody's muted. Here we go. Doing the damn thing.
Forgot about that stupid thing. I wonder why that does that. I don't know. They won't tell us.
StreamYard changes everything. Woo! Top
it's
shelf.
a secret.
Jacked up like a bunch of... Anyway, Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Hope you guys are all out there warm. It's cold here in the Northland. Oh my God, you guys.
Shit, is it cold?
I went up
worse.
Fuck that. Why do we live here? Like, why do we live in this stupid place?
Couldn't tell you.
So stupid.
I'm going to move.
I want to. Like, legit. I'm not joking when I say this. Like, I fucking hate winter. And I don't know why money. That's why. Like, I'll be honest, money. Other than that, if that wasn't a fucking issue, I'd be gone.
We all say that, but
and it's only supposed to get worse. Not going to be above 0 over the weekend, so that's handy.
yeah, it's gonna be great going up to Kensington on Saturday for a show. It's only going to be fucking like a high of -12 up there for the day, so hell yeah.
Kensington's down south, isn't it?
No, man, it's up by Alexandria.
It is? Oh, Kensington.
Yeah.
I think I get that confused with Kenyon.
Oh, yeah. Kenyon Wanamingo.
Yes, sir.
You know what I loved back? I mean, this is maybe like a deep cut Minnesota reference, but the state basketball tournament, the girls from Kenyon Wanamingo used to always be in the tournament for 1A, 2A, or whatever.
Yep.
And I loved the in arena PA guy, because the way he said Kenyon Wanamingo, every time I drive down to Rochester, Kenyon Wanamingo, I'm like,
yep.
That's such a 90s reference right there for the Minnesota State girls basketball tournament, man. Oh, back in the day.
Pretty crazy.
That's when, like, what was it? Rochester Mayo or John Marshall used to be really good at girls basketball. They had the Miller twins back in the day. You remember that?
That was Mayo. Rochester Mayo had the what was it, like Coco and
Kelly Miller, man.
Yeah.
Both went to Georgia.
Yeah, dude. I think I was in middle school and like freshman when that shit was going down. They were the top
in the WNBA for like a couple years, like right when it started, because they were that old.
Well, there's a lot of famous folk that have kind of rolled through Minneapolis. You know, I mean, Rochester also. I don't know what the hell I'm saying.
And JR, every time I see that shirt, I know it's not correct, but every time I see that shirt, I think of Norwood Young America, thinking of like other high schools and stuff, you know. And no, it's not correct, obviously, because
I just think like fucking state abbreviations. So I'm just like New York and Washington. Why?
Yeah. Northland Youth Wrestling.
Going coast to coast with New York, Washington radio.
Oh, that's funny. So that's the tournament you do here in town?
Yeah. I use this shirt all the time for it's so nice and comfortable, and I use it as my shirt below my, I guess you'd call it an undershirt, my undershirt below my work shirt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Went up to Warroad, Minnesota over the weekend. Holy shit, it was so awesome, but it's 6.5 hours from my house.
Dude, that's the whole thing, man. Like, even we were, you know, obviously you kind of not talked me into it, but, you know, 1603 main event there in Bismarck. I love it, but fucking 8 hours or so to get up there.
Well, and here's the thing. At least it's not even that far. So it's 3.5 to Fargo, and
Yeah.
then about another 3.5 to Bismarck. So it's just a little bit further. It's interstate the whole way. That's the best part of that trip.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because going to War Road, holy crap, you got to go. I mean, the minute 169 gets up there to Mille Lacs, it turns into 2-lane. It's 2-lane the rest of the way, and that was not fun. Although that venue is beautiful, Tom. If you ever get a chance and you want to go up there, holy cow, it is so nice. They did such a good job. They treated us like we were really talented.
Well, Mark is, but you know, JR. Yeah.
But anyway.
Wow, no snippy comeback or anything like that. No, call me an asshole.
No snippy comeback. But we went up, we did the show, and then we turned around and came back.
No shit, huh?
Yeah, because they did not give a hotel, and Mark's always got a little bit of a deal. It's easier for him with his family life if he gets home right after. So yeah, that was, and then I didn't wake up until 4:00. I got home at 4 a.m, couldn't go to sleep. Went to sleep at about 6, woke up at about 4. And so basically that whole weekend was.
I'll tell you what, though, you know, if you guys were there on a Saturday, that must mean like the War Road boys hockey was probably on the road that day, huh? That night? They probably weren't playing a home game.
I don't know.
You know how much that fucking community loves their hockey.
Dude, I do. I told people, and it's the truth. The first time I was ever up in War Road, I was working at the old Red Owl up there. And one of the guys asked me, "Hey, do you skate?" And I'm like, "No." But I think they just wanted somebody to stand in goal and, you know, fire pucks at for a while.
Probably so. They probably just wanted you to get out there, and
he doesn't leave a lot of holes. It'll really work our targeting.
We got to really find a way to get that 5-hole going.
Yeah.
Which sounds like a sexual reference, but if anybody knows hockey, it's just it's the hole you want to score on. It makes the goalie look like an absolute asshole, and every goal scorer like a fucking $1 million.
Yep.
5-hole.
Anyway.
Also, you know, if anybody doesn't know hockey, Top Shelf is also one of those hockey references, by the way, too.
It is.
So that's just me being an asshole.
It is.
Oh, man.
Pretty weird how that's all worked out right now, huh?
What, the Top Shelf or just hockey?
No, just you making these statements and not coming off like an asshole.
You know, it's really crazy, right? I mean, if Whitney was here, I'm pretty sure I would have just sounded like an asshole in her mind. So
yeah.
And I tell you what, it's crazy with my Instagram right now. The algorithm keeps just sending me cat videos because I've sent enough over to Whitney and Ace.
Beautiful.
That now all of a sudden it's a part of, if I just do a search, like, here's a cat video, here's a cat video, here's a cat video. Which then somebody at the bar told me yesterday, like, you should get a cat. I was like, shut the fuck. Leave me alone.
Do it.
Leave me alone.
Oh my.
Do it. You would love it.
So actually, I did see a video today where it was like a weird looking like cat that couldn't close its eyes or maybe didn't have eyelids, so it was just always just bug eyed staring at you. Then the lady also had a cat whose 2 front legs are not formed correctly, so the cat looks like a small little kangaroo. And I'm like, that's the kind of cat I want right there. I want one that's misformed and has to be on its back legs all the time. I call it Roo or Joey just to be a fucking asshole. Like, you know, come on. Or Kanga, maybe. Just watch that little thing fucking like jump around. Or maybe like T-Rex, because it did look a little bit like just Rex. I'll call him Rex. No? No one's with me?
Oh.
All right, well, see you guys later. Gonna go kill myself.
Oh my gosh! So, did you watch any of the highlights from Raw last night?
Not me.
So
I forgot it was like on early.
Yeah. Did you see? Did they give him the little wheel thing to walk around with?
I thought they only did that if like the dog's back legs were disabled.
Well, that's what I mean. And then they walk around on everything. I've seen it do it with a pig.
Yeah.
And they named the pig Chris P. Bacon.
Of course they did, because they knew that that pig was not going to have a long life.
Nope.
Uh,
Nope.
I
But I'm
did
not-
not see Raw, and I'll tell you what, man. You know what I'm actually very disappointed about? I thought I had AMC this whole fucking time on Hulu. So when I got to Thursday, all of a sudden, like, what the fuck is AMC?
There you go.
God damn it! I still can't watch TNA live.
You've been bamboozled.
I know.
What streaming has?
I know Sling actually used to have Access, which they used to be on. I don't know if they have AMC.
I think YouTube TV does.
Prime, Dan says. Prime, is it an add-on though through Prime? I thought it was an add-on like with the AMC Plus thing. So I was trying to find it through like Paramount, and I don't know if that's correct or not, or I know it's not Peacock, but I just want to watch some TNA.
There's so many of those bundle things that you can do. There you go, add on AMC Plus.
I might as well do that then through fucking Roku. I have Rokus. Dan, I'm not blaming you, by the way. I know it sounds like I'm blaming you, but it's not that. I mean, not that I'm gonna always watch it, but you know, I got home in time from a happy hour with some coworkers, and I'm like, fucking TNA as I wash my laundry, like fuck yeah, and then no TNA. just
Anyway, the big deal was after Gunther cheated to beat AJ.
Mm-hmm.
AJ's like, you name it.
Oh, I did see that.
And to me, it's too soon. Is AJ going to be retired at the Royal Rumble? It seems like it.
I saw some media post something today about the chances, like they've heard rumors, and you never know with any of these rumors, but is that AJ may actually beat him at the Rumble, which then will make like fucking Gunther piss, and then actually retires AJ at Mania.
Wow, your local system has everything but AMC. That's fucking weird.
Wow.
So actually, what I would do if I was booking this, right? I'd have AJ still lose at the Rumble, but then cost Gunther in the Royal Rumble match, right? Like pulls on the top rope, so Gunther gets pissed at him, and then Gunther the next night or on Raw has to call AJ out, and AJ gets one more shot at him then at WrestleMania. That's the way to maybe do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's a couple ways they could go about it.
If it was me, I would have loved it if AJ said, I'm not ready to retire yet. I'm not ready to put my career on the line. And then Gunther can just berate him for, weeks to get him to do it.
Yeah. But speaking of AJ Styles too, again, that pop at the start, because I did see some TNA highlights. The pop that he got at the start of Impact last Thursday, though, man alive. That guy is still so beloved by that whole fan base, man, of TNA. Like,
oh yeah.
No one's forgotten the good old days that Dixie Carter fucking ruined.
I heard she got booed when she came out.
Of course she should. She's the fucking worst. She almost killed that. If it wasn't for Billy Corgan, it would have been dead a long time ago. And then Anthem fucking over Billy Corgan when they bought it without paying him back and shit like that. And then now he's done whatever with the NWA. I don't know. It's wrestling, everybody. Bring back the territories, please. For the love of God, just bring back the territories. I guess we're probably the closest right now, right? I mean, Madhouse, and it's kind of like the one of the top tier Iowa promotions. First Wrestling is basically Minnesota's top tier. I mean,
the territories never went away. They're just not the big leagues anymore. That's all.
Well, AWA went away.
A lot of them did go away, though.
I mean, well, the theory of independent, in that indie scene went away, and because at that time that was what was the top. It's just different now. You know what I mean? It's the minor league. It's where you cut your teeth. Where before the territories were the best of the best, would travel all over and hit all of them.
Yeah,
and it's just a different look. Which, by the way, God, is there a lot of wrestling coming this spring? To Minnesota through the summer. Holy shit, because we already know there's gonna be just tons of great local shows going around all over the Midwest, including Minnesota.
Per usual, yeah.
we already know we got SummerSlam, which is going to be a hell of a week, and then 2 day a weekend in Minneapolis with WWE. And now we got AEW coming here.
March 25th.
Yeah, down at the Roy Wilkins, which there is no bad seat at the Roy Wilkins for a show like this. You know what I mean?
On the floor, kind of. I mean, obviously, when I got our banner up last time when they were at Roy Wilkins, that was more just because of knowing.
I wouldn't even go to the floor. I'd just go to the balcony. It's such a tiny balcony there. You know what I mean?
No, I mean that's really it. Like if you're on the balcony, there's no bad seats.
Mm-mm.
The floor's not bad either. Like myself and Big Mike were, we weren't in bad spots at all there. Just again, proximity wise to the ring and John Moxley's entrance and stuff. So, always trying to flash that 2 count logo around, like
heck yeah,
like right there on our own show. Right. For all you two fuckers who always call me the bad guy around here. Like I'm not trying to work the system to get our fucking logo and name out there. Dickhead.
Tom, have you ever looked up in that corner up there? Do you see that little logo spinning around?
I mean, I see a QR code
on the other corner.
Oh, you mean on the small screen?
On the small screen or the big screen?
I only see it on the small screen there.
Do you see that rotating? That's our logo that rotates there. It's there all the time.
Again, this one's always right there. So
what's your point?
That I'm better than you motherfuckers. I got 3 t-shirts. I got 5 polos that I've added our logo to. All right. I got a sweatshirt. I wore a sweatshirt on Saturday. I was hanging out at my old college, hanging out. Then I went to a high school kind of class get together, not quite full on reunion. Mm-hmm. Wore that there. So talked about the podcast. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to get the word of mouth out there, but I don't know what you 2 idiots are doing, but
yeah, I don't go anywhere. So you see me when I'm out.
You pieces of shit. Dan's probably talking more about the 2 count than you guys are. He's our only real fan.
I don't know that that's true.
I don't know. I'm just saying. Just saying.
But, yeah, I literally don't go anywhere. The only time I have chances to talk about our show is when we're basically at shows. Because even when it's nice out, man, and I do get out, what am I doing? I'm golfing with the same fucking 8 people all year. So, they don't want to hear about it.
Yeah, where are your friends? Come on, where are they fucking hanging out at? Oh, I got kids. I got
same place as yours, not here.
Oh man, I know it's fucking retarded. not to drop that word, but so dumb. It's so dumb. I don't know what we gotta do. Do we guys just start doing crazy over the top things? Should I just start calling out Bully Ray just for the fuck of it, just so we can get some beef with?
I don't even want that attention to being on his radar because he's just kind of annoying.
Well, of course he's annoying, but. That's the gimmick. That's part of it.
It ain't gonna do us any good, though.
Why not? I'll start a beef with them. I'll get face to face with them one day. Fucking WrestleCon or some shit. Fuck you, man. Just saying.
So, but ultimately, what good's that gonna? People say, "Oh, what stupid shit's Tom gonna do this week?"
I mean, what do you think most of our audience has asked for years, anyways? What is Tom gonna do stupid this week?
That's true.
What dumb fucking thing is Tom going to say or do this week? I mean, I already dropped the R word around here, so that'll probably get us one demonetized very quickly if that's a thing. I don't know.
Well, you can't get demonetized if you were never monetized. So,
hey, there we go. Good point.
That's helpful.
I've noticed, by the way, on my credit card that every month there is a charge for my Twitch subscription to this channel.
Yeah.
Am I the only one, JR?
No, you're not the only one. Dan does. And by the way, they just gave us a promo, so I think it was 35% off if you want to do gift subscriptions.
Ooh, somebody should just start gifting subscriptions.
I just set it up for. I mean, they said, "Would you like to do this?" I said, yes, absolutely." So we get to do that.
Oh, damn Moneybags over here does it every 6 months at a time. He does a subscription. Danny Moneybags.
That makes more sense, doesn't it?
I guess.
No, I have one. I have a subscription that I use to our Twitch.
Okay.
Come to think of it.
I don't think I've been on Twitch in like 2 years.
Foolish.
I'd never, dude. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I never liked Twitch. I always thought it was very not user friendly, which really turned me off on it. Period. So I just never went on it.
Well, it isn't that. Here's the thing.
If I want to watch shit, I just go to YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing is that it's. I feel like Twitch is good for a certain type of content and a certain type of audience. I don't think there's our audience.
Well, and part of Twitch's problem lately has been the fact that everybody who was on there making a name for themselves, having high levels of subscriptions, all of a sudden got kicked off for some actually pretty, minor content violations. Yeah. And it wasn't even like they were real violations, just more kind of just we don't want to be associated with girls in bikinis or anymore. It's like, so you want to go back to just game streaming? That audience is about 2,000 people.
Yep. I mean, I don't even like watching myself play.
Yeah, we all know how much you play with yourself. Anyway,
what are you fucking fourth grader?
Of course, absolutely.
Speaking of playing with yourself, have any of you guys watched any of the new season of Unreal on Netflix? WWE Unreal?
No.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was out, honestly, until I just started seeing people posting about it. And like the one thing I've seen the most so far, and maybe it's just been what's been popping up on my thing, is like how fucking dumb Road Dogg is as a booker. Which, when you think about it, isn't a big surprise. Like, I guess there's a thing there where, like, they're in their little war room talking about storylines, and Triple H says something about, I think it was like a Becky Lynch there, and he was just like straight up like, I don't know what's going on. Some shit like that, and people were just like, why is this guy getting to have an input? But when you really think about it too, like, he wasn't even the best part of that tag team. He was just a guy that talked on the fucking mic. You know what I mean?
Stacey, we don't know. We assume that Stacey, or that Winnie's, she's maybe just dead to us right now. Who knows? Until we do the show down there, she's probably gonna probably ghost us until we show up, and all of a sudden, just like, oh, I love you guys, thank you. I don't know. You're right though. Well, see, here's the thing. Road Dogg's whole thing was always talking. Like, once he got away from Jarrett and became a tag team, he was the talker. He was the talker for DX for a long time, talker for New Age Outlaws, talker for 3 Live Crew. His tag team with him and R-Truth or K-Quick when he started, like, and I say like 3 Live Crew when they were over in early TNA and also. And even when him and Kip or Billy Gunn, Kip in TNA became the Voodoo Kid Mafia. See, I know too much stuff about TNA. This is why I want to fucking start watching again, man. Like, I'm fucking on it. I know this shit. Yeah, man. Like, again, he was the talker. I don't know. But yeah,
I've seen Billy Gunn even joke about it where he's like, yeah, I did all the work in the ring.
I mean, if Billy Gunn wasn't buried by The Rock so quickly after King of the Ring or whatever, he could have been a world champion over there. Maybe not like a long-term world champion, but I mean, fuck, if they put the title on Great Khali or Jinder Mahal, I mean, shit, they could have put it on fucking... They could have put it on him. They could have put it on Billy Gunn. Especially if it was like, if Hunter had it for a while, right? If Triple H had it and you have just Billy just turn on him from DX and just take it. I mean, fuck, that's the story, right? Mm-hmm. Welcome to Fantasy Booking 101, everybody. I'm here for it. Let's do it. What's a major storyline that you wish was changed? China? Who wants... No, I'm just kidding. No? Anybody? I feel like this is a no energy day. What are we doing?
It kind of is, because yesterday, I don't know about you guys, but yesterday was not a day that went great for me.
Well, it's because it's a day that ends in Y for you, and you're working where you work.
Yep. And so yeah, and so as I told Tom, I don't think I told you this, Ace. So what they've decided now, because they've screwed me over, is that they would like me to work extra time in order for me to make 40 hours. So they'd like me to work about 43 hours to get 40 hours. And I'm like, you know what?
How does that even make sense?
It's because they take 30 minutes away for commute time, but they're going to make sure that we still all get paid. But it's like there's no when is that going to happen? Well, we don't know yet. We have to look. It's 36. So they're dicking. I mean, in my mind, what they're doing is they're dicking it around so that people leave and then they don't have to worry about it.
Well,
so
it could be the case. I know where.
How do you get a job like the people above you where they just make all of you guys do this shit and they don't have to do nothing?
Yeah, I don't know.
So, like, how do you get that job? Like, be like, yo, let me join the game.
See what happens. See what happens.
Yeah, it's just, my. So I just I just get more and more exhausted every day.
So sad.
And
so
I don't.
sad.
Yeah. So anyway, sorry.
Man, I lie. Way to bring us all down there, JR.
Well, like Stacy said, where's Whitney? I don't fucking know.
Well,
that was one of the and I'll be honest, that's one of the things that gets me going is when you and her, when she's nailing you, Tom, I am so happy. When she's just roasting you fucking every day but Sunday, I am so happy. And it's like well, I got to get a job though, Stacy. That's the problem. When you're my age, it's not like people are going, "Hey, this guy's here for the long haul."
Well, we got to find you a job that's okay with you lasting like 2.5 years and then retiring. If you make it that far, you old bastard.
I won't. But here's the thing: because of the great Ace can tell you about this, the great retirement plan at the radio station, and the great retirement plan in comedy. I'm going to work till I'm dead. I mean,
what really sucks though is it wouldn't have been this bad, but fucking COVID.
Yeah. Oh, if COVID,
when you were doing the traveling shit for the Dunkin' stuff,
fuck, dude, that was the best job I ever had.
Just think if that shit would have never happened, you'd still probably be doing that.
Yeah. Oh God, I would have been like a little pig in shit. That seriously, Tom, it was the best. I could go out and do that, because it was literally Monday through Thursday, and then I could go out and do comedy Friday and Saturday.
Oh, I remember. That's why, like, Wendy Mayberry tried to get everybody who's a comedian involved. Like, I know you and.
Well, she didn't get everybody who was a comedian.
Well, yeah,
she only got smart people.
Wow,
what's that lady doing now?
I feel like that's a direct attack. I had a good job at the time.
Got any more leads?
No, she's she left the company and is literally just doing photography and a bunch of other shit.
JR, just move down south, all the way down south somewhere, and just go work at a golf course forever. And then Ace and I will come and visit you.
Golf course?
Why not? You could literally just sit behind a fucking register and just talk shit.
Yeah, but that's not going to pay me enough money to live.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I do.
Well, maybe. I
mean, and to be honest, I don't make that fucking much money anyway.
So you don't need that much.
Right.
Move down south. I
can't go down south. I got grandkids that live a mile away from me.
All right, fine. Move a minute away. I don't know. I'm just, becomes groundskeeper JR, like groundskeeper Willie. Just be a fucking weird bastard with a fucking just shed.
Ride around with a rider all day, just fucking sitting there.
I mean, that'd be. I wouldn't mind it.
Can you get back to the airport?
No, fuck. I didn't make enough money at the airport to. I could, but it's.
Dude,
I
got it. Just ice.
I'm not. Yeah, well, that's.
They'll hire anybody.
I know.
They're gonna look at you and be like, "Oh, fucking Giants! Sign them up right now, guys."
You'll take it on all these unwanted.
Let's do it. Do I gotta wear a mask?
No, they probably like, look at you. You're just a walking sign of whiteness.
They're like, "No, you're the one that doesn't have to wear the mask."
Do I gotta wear all of that shit?
Oh man.
No, that's I would love. I mean, the airport was so much fun. I'm sure that they've increased the amount of pay because they had a hard time keeping people. But the problem is now also it's like I can't get under the fucking plane like I did, back then. When the hell was the last time I did that? I mean, that was a long fucking time ago. 2018, maybe 19.
I mean, we were doing the show.
Yeah,
God, we've been doing this show that long.
yeah.
I think we started it in 2019, or I started with the show in 2019.
Yeah, Tom was in on 2019.
Yeah.
We're
October.
I apologize to everybody. We should be doing way more shit for this show, being that we've been around this long. Why does it only feel like we've been doing this for like 3 years?
Because Whitney's a new addition, and we've had so many guests, and we've done so much talking. And also, again, when you figure it, I started right before the shutdown, like all that shutdown. So everybody always figures we technically missed 2 years of our lives because of how weird COVID was and that whole time period. We couldn't go outside and do anything. You couldn't hang with people. People who were working in offices or locations had to wear a mask and probably hated their jobs. So you're over 70 months straight. Damn, Dan. Thank you so much. That's crazy, but thank you. 70 months. 70 months. That's almost 6 full years right there.
Yeah.
Damn.
2 more months. We better quit so Dan doesn't have to do 6 years worth.
All right. Well, see y'all later. It's been a good run.
Thanks, Dan.
Minutes into the first or two of this episode, we just decided, like, all right, we're done. Fuck it. We're gonna pull off our sponsorship for all the fucking shows that we do. Sorry, Madhouse. Sorry, Absolute. Sorry, maybe Central Empire.
Be more sorry to Absolute because they're stuck with our logo on their ring apron.
Hey, that was paid for with separate money than the normal donation for sponsorship. So,
Stacey has a question for you here, Ace.
Mexico has a vape ban.
Nah, that's hilarious.
It's weird that they would stop or have a ban on vaping because it's not all weed. It's sometimes just nicotine. Sometimes it's Clint Dye, everybody, the one and only tag team photography. Everybody,
I'll look into it when we go. And to be honest,
we're not going to Mexico though. We're going to the Bahamas.
Oh, are we? I don't even know. But no, because a lot of people will be like, dude, don't on the cruise, don't bring it. They're even taking vapes on the cruise. And yes, they are. If you leave it in your fucking carry-on like an idiot, put it, I put all my shit in my toiletry bag when we go to port in the check luggage that they take before we even go inside. And the shit's at my door.
Mm-hmm.
I go like 3 hours without it and have to drink a little bit more alcohol, but oh wow. And also that's like the beginning. That's like we go and do our group shot with the group and everything. Like it's fucking, I'm fine till we get to our room. But that's why people, I get it when you go through like that security and they fucking check your bags right there and shit. But it is also funny, like the one thing that like most of your time is spent in international waters is like trying to be the strict thing with that, because like TSA at the airports don't give a fuck anymore. Like they just don't.
Well, because so many states allow it, so it's almost impossible for them to be like, oh no, because they don't know where you're fucking going right away. Like especially once you get past the checkpoint. I mean, then once you're going through security, they can't be like, I don't know where you're going, but like I need that. It's like
when I was JR, you remember when I lived up there briefly? Was living up in like Maplewood years ago. When I had moved up there, and one of the jobs I went through training for, because I bounced around like 4 jobs till I found something that I could sit on, was a debt collecting place. Which was awful. I lasted the month training, a week on the floor, and then was like, fuck this. I don't have the heart of an asshole to do this job.
Yeah.
One of the people I was training with, there was like 4 of us in the training class, and one of them had just left the airport as TSA. So I was like, great. And this is when I was doing Ragnar a lot too. Like I was, you know, I was like, perfect. I have questions. I was like, the dogs. They're like, if it's a dog with a TSA agent, they're weapons only. They're not trained to sniff out drugs. They're looking for weapons. Cop, he like, that's different. And then I was like, okay. And then when like it goes through, he's like, dude, we don't, unless it's like a fucking amount we're going to be in the paper for busting you. Like, yeah, we don't give a fuck, dude. Marijuana is the least of our problems. They're like, we don't care. He's like, and that's almost every TSA agent, unless they're just a real fucking asshole.
That was always Eric Peter DeWolf's joke. You remember that one, Tom? It's like because he was a TSA agent, and he said, "Sir, looks like we've got 2 bags of marijuana or a bag of wild rice each."
That's right. Or no, I think it was a pound of marijuana or half a pound of wild rice.
Yeah, whatever it was. And
I love Eric Peter DeWolf, but that's probably his best joke, other than like the town names of like Minnesota and Wisconsin.
Superior. Yeah.
That's funny shit. God, this fucking camera.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. As far as comedy goes, there's people who live off of less than 2 jokes, and they made fucking careers out of this stuff, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking ridiculous how dumb some of the comedians I've seen and worked with are.
Yep. Well, it's like I told you, there was the fellow that I worked with, and his claim to fame and his pride was, "I've worked everywhere once."
Yeah. They didn't say much back, huh?
You're not that good.
Well, and that's also part of the problem with comedy a lot of times anyways. I mean, we've talked about wrestling possibly burning venues, but comedy is the worst for that shit, man. If you have one bad comedy show, you probably have burned that venue from ever doing it again. Even if they have a regular, or like, I got some friends I used to work with that live Lino Lakes, or not Lino Lakes, excuse me, Pine City and Rush City area.
Oh yeah.
And there's a place up there called Flickabirds. And they wanted to do comedy so bad for so fucking long, but unfortunately, the first comic that they ever booked, or that ever wanted to book a show there,
I know him,
was this fucking idiot, Todd Satter. And I'll fucking use his name. I don't care. What is he gonna do? Come use his kung fu on me? I ain't worried about him. All right. Fuck Todd Satter, 100,000%. That guy's an asshole. He should have never done comedy in the first place. He killed that room.
Yeah.
The guys I know went to that show thinking like, oh, well, if Tom's a good comedian, like this should be, and like, I'm like, they told me who it was. I'm like, you guys are going to be disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as the show was over, probably not even when it was over, they literally texted me and they said, this guy fucking sucks. He had his wife as an opener, which he wrote all of her jokes, which is fucking stupid because he couldn't write jokes. And then I don't know who he told me at one point he was opening for a Rodney Dangerfield tribute act.
I remember that. That was that fucking guy that used to go to Daryl's open mic.
Yeah. And if you guys don't know, comedy tribute acts are not like music tribute acts. Because it's all, I mean, it's more like Hairball, right? Because they got to wear the fucking full costume. They got to try and look like them. And then mannerisms and voice. But also, you're still just doing somebody else's shit. You shouldn't be considered a comedian. You're doing somebody else's shit. And when he told me that's who he's opening for, I'm like, oh man, on like a dinner boat across the fucking lake. I was like, dude, you are destined for fucking everything up. And he did. He did. I reached out to Birds like 2 weeks later after that show. I'm like, hey, I'm not Todd Satter. I can actually get you real comedians. And like, yeah, we don't think we can do comedy anytime soon. I go, oh, of course you don't. Why would you? Because fuck them. Fuck him. Because he's not also watching. And even if he does, again, what is he going to do? Come after you with his apparently he was a kung fu master, by the way, which was even dumber than him.
Next week, JR Tom's going to come up here with fucking bruises, bloody fucking face. What happened? I got assaulted, dude.
Todd Satter came after me. He says he's an ICE agent now. It's like, whatever, dude.
Didn't he buy a bar somewhere in Wisconsin?
Yeah, like not New Richmond, but like It's
in that
in
neighborhood. Yeah.
it's like central Wisconsin though. Like it's in about like an hour and a half in.
Ugh.
Yeah, and I think he still lives in Pine City or something.
Oh, for
Like, why
crying
the
out
fuck
loud.
would you drive 2 hours to own a bar? Just move closer to you where you have a bar. Mostly because then if you're out of my state, I feel better about the fact that you no longer live in this state.
This to tell you how good he was at comedy and or booking comedy. I don't think they do comedy there, do they? You would think.
No, I think he does, but he only has like 3 people he books. And because I think it's generally called like a fucking like the Joker's Palace or some shit like that. I think he
for
named it.
fuck's sake.
I don't fucking know.
For crying out.
But just to let everybody know, too, his claim to fame was the fact that he got on America Got Talent because his son committed suicide, and that's what prompted him to do comedy was his son's suicide. So he was the feel-good story. But then they only interviewed him to do the interview. They did not actually show his set on America's Got Talent because.
So they didn't pass him. He didn't go through.
No.
God, no. Literally, he was just, it's one of those ones that they do the quick thing when they're going through the audience, talking to people like, hey, what got you, like, what's your talent? What are you doing? Oh, I'm doing stand-up comedy. And I started doing this because my son committed suicide. And
is that a true story?
Yeah, that's literally what got him into it. It's what he would sell himself to everybody.
And then when people didn't laugh at his terrible jokes, he always used that as his crutch. So he'd make the audience feel bad,
Yep.
That and I feel bad for him in that regard, but absolutely just total bullshit.
Joker's Bar and Fun Alley. It's a bar and bowling alley in Grantsburg, Wisconsin. So let's see. That is from my place where I live. That's an hour and 11 minutes right now. It's going all the way up to Pine City and then across the border. So, all right. So it's not real in. It's not even all the way to Spooner. Like Spooner's much further away than Grantsburg, Wisconsin, which is really shitty. I hate that dude so much, dude. Like it's genuinely hate. I don't hate anybody really, but other than that guy, he's just the worst.
Yeah.
Him and Daryl Horner can have each other, these motherfuckers, and they hate each other, but they can have each other.
Why do they hate each other? They were so close.
Well, because Daryl kind of got talked into bringing him on the road by Dwight York because Dwight felt sorry for him about the whole son thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then Todd stole 3 rooms from Daryl that Daryl was booking.
What fucking rooms was Daryl booking?
He had something in Wisconsin and like 2 in Southwest Minnesota that he was not really the booker for, but they'd call him up about like, hey, we had some fallout, so you got somebody you could send. And apparently Todd, like as soon as he got there, was just like handing out his card, like, no, you can talk to me. I know a lot of connections. I got a lot of connections. Daryl doesn't have as many connections as I got. So he would get like $50, $60 to book people down there. And he, of course, didn't know who the fuck he was booking. So he'd book guys who are host level doing 10 minutes for fucking headline sets. Like, of course he did.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Joker's Bar and Fun Alley, 4.5-star rating with 82 Google reviews. Which, sure. Straight east from his fucking place in Pine City.
I looked it up on online, and I'm looking at this. I'm like, their food looks like they don't have a commercial kitchen. It looks like they're just making it at home and bringing it.
Yeah.
And it's like, good God, please, people, don't eat that.
Yeah, I'm looking at like a chicken tender basket right now with some fries, and it looks fucking terrible.
Oy.
It's a pale white color on the
Yeah.
fucking breading for these chicken tenders. Also, too, I'm pretty sure the bowling alley probably sucks, to be honest with you.
Last comedy they did was April 13th, 2025. Chad Philly and Kurt Locks. They're both acceptable.
Kurt's not bad. Actually, when I was up at this this high school reunion or get together thing up in Monticello, I actually thought the manager of the River City Extreme Bowling Alley was Kurt Laux, because from the side profile, I was like, fuck, do I know this guy? Like, and I was like, so it wasn't Kurt, because it was a little shorter than Kurt is, but like, Kurt's not bad. Who was the other one you said?
Chad Philly.
Oh, I haven't seen him in forever, but
I worked with him down in Mankato on fucking Blizzard night.
Which one?
Chad's fuck. It was the one that it took me about 35 minutes to get to the venue from my house and 2.5 hours to get back. Because it blizzarded as the thing went on.
Right. Well,
but,
if you guys are ever interested in comedy, though, like, no joke, I've told a lot of friends, if you have an inkling of it, you want to go to a show, send a name or two my way or JR's way, and we can tell you if it's going to be a good show or not.
Yeah.
Especially if it's in the upper Midwest. We probably know 90% of the fucking comedians in Wisconsin, Iowa, Minnesota, and there's a few out in the Dakotas that we still know, but man, I just really don't want anybody to get fucking burned by going to bad shows, man. Like,
yeah,
comedy's subjective anyway, so sometimes people might fucking be all about it. It doesn't matter who it is; they just want to fucking go to a comedy show. But then other times, you got somebody who's a little more picky on content or whatever. Man, like, like even that we already know too. There's certain wrestling promotions we would never tell anybody to go to, like. Ace knows what I'm talking about. Like, there's certain places, like, not that we didn't want to work with them or be cool with them, but just what they do and how and hiring practices or whatever. Like, nah, man, there's always room for improvement on all forms of entertainment.
Also, entering the world of entertainment, there's just a lot of shitbags that try to get by.
Oh yeah.
Because they want the notoriety. They think they're going to be big shits. And it's just like, dude. And then those are the people that run shit. And it's because, well, you're doing this because you love this, but you're not passionate about it to learn how to do it correctly.
Well, and I've said too, like me booking shows, I always hated it just because I always get super nervous about who I'm lining up for a venue, if they're going to have the right response in the right area. So I always get so worked up about it. And even if I provide, and I've also been burned by bar owners too. Like, that's just something that can happen too. Like, sometimes bar owners just don't want to do the show that you wanted to do, or put the effort in that you want to put in. So it is always one where I do genuinely hate booking shows. But if you got a venue that's really hyped up about it, and they know what their audience is, and they can give like a little bit of feedback on it, it can be very easy. Like, send anybody. I'm like, well, it's still a bar, so what's your normal clientele? Like, what's the age range? Like, I don't want to necessarily send like a guy who's 20 something if he's going to talk only about millennial or Gen Z shit. Like, I want to send a guy who's going to match the age a little bit and have some shit that be relatable. Everybody wants to have something related to them. Like the show I'm doing on Saturday, I'm not going to go up to Kensington and start talking about the Rune Stone. Like, hey, you guys heard about this shit?
You oughta.
You should know about it. Fucking happened here. What a fucking hoax, right? Historical hoax, the Rune Stone. Anybody?
Right fucking there.
Just go into it. I want everybody to hate me within the first 5 seconds of me doing this show.
You all realize the reason I was booked on this show. I hope I am the foremost runestone debunker in America.
They told me I had to come up here like at least once. Like, well, let me tell you guys something, man. Finding a runestone at the base of a tree in the roots, man, that farmer's a piece of shit, right? And he paid a kid to lie for him too. Man, what a pedophile!
Talk about carbon dating.
Oh shit, right? This is gonna be my first 5 minutes, everybody. So come see me on Saturday at the K-Town Bar in Kensington. God. It's right next to another bar, so I'm sure I'm going to get confused by which one I'm going to, because there's the Kensington Cafe and Bar, and then the K-Town Bar and Grill, which they're right next to each other. So
just do them both.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like, hey, does the other one shut down so everybody comes here? Like, did you ask a favor? Probably should have.
Oh man,
That's so weird. So we got Royal Rumble end of the month. They haven't really announced anybody, especially on the women's side.
Yeah, I saw Judgment Day announced last night. All 3 ladies are going to be in it.
That's one of the things I think they got to stop doing, though.
Yeah, I don't need to know.
I mean, I know they want to build storylines for the fucking match, but they don't need to. People coming out, I'm announcing for the Royal Rumble. Well, fuck you. Who gives you that authority?
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's fucking R-Truth coming out saying he's getting in the TLC match.
Yeah. I'll go with that.
You know, like,
pull the ladder out to try and go up to get a imaginary title. Fuck yeah.
Again, too, like, and I'm sure they're going to have a couple. They're going to try. Right now, it certainly feels like if Jericho's going to go there and this is what they're going to do, it's going to happen at the Rumble. But also, like, it just, again, seems very, like, it's going to be very hard to sneak people to Saudi Arabia. Yeah. Like, you got to think there's going to be some fans watching the airport over there that are, hey, weird, Chris Jericho just flew in. Hey, weird, someone else just flew in, God, what was one of the ladies Caitlyn. There's a rumor that Caitlyn's going to come back in the Rumble. Brie Bella might be back at the Rumble. So, I mean, I feel like that day at least, like the night before, 2 nights before, we're going to start hearing shit like that because that's a big flight. That's a big flight. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be kind of, and like, Jericho is somebody who most definitely can just get himself on a private jet or have WWE's private jet get him there.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these other ones, I don't know. They're probably just going to like, hey, Caitlyn, this is a 1-night deal. Like, we'll get your ticket, but we're not sending the jet. You know what I mean? Unless it's like a group thing. But either way, I don't know. I'm with you, JR. I kind of like when they don't put the names in.
Yeah.
But I guess also, like, when it first started, like the true Royal Rumble with WWF, basically almost every like main roster person was in it. So it was just like what number. The roster is bigger now. They always have that element of there's NXTers who aren't actually on the main roster yet that are getting pulled up, which will be interesting to see because, I mean, honestly, they just pulled like 4 people up in the last 2 weeks. They could have just waited and did that after the Rumble, but whatever. Cool.
Well, I always think too if they pull the NXT people up before the Rumble and then they're in the Rumble, are we going to see like another Black Monday kind of just, all right, peace out. Like you're getting cut right before Mania season,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to keep it 100. Yeah, with Conan and Disco Inferno. First of all, there's no more worthless person than Disco Inferno. Right, Ace? Tell that story from the first Jericho cruise or whatever, right?
What now?
The Disco Inferno.
Oh, Dan knows it. Dan was on the cruise.
Yeah, but Disco.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just a fucking idiot. The guy was getting on the very first Jericho cruise. And Dan, correct me if I'm wrong, because I know you were there and heard this. What was it, like the week of the fucking cruises when Disco reached out to Jericho? Glenny. Isn't that his name? Glenn.
Yep.
Reaches out to Jericho to be like, so what do I need to get on this boat? And Jericho's like, well, fucking passport. Like we're going to the Bahamas. Well, I don't have a passport or something. And then it was okay. Well, the birth certificate or your ID? Well, I don't have a birth certificate. I won't be able to get it. So like literally, he just couldn't come. So then and he was supposed to do the podcast with Conan, Keeping It 100 was on the first cruise. And I guess I didn't go to it, but from what I heard when they did their podcast, like the 2 times I did it, like it started with like a 20-minute roast on Disco, on just like, this fucking guy got booked for a fucking cruise and couldn't even be like adult and professional enough to make sure, like Dan said, to make sure his shit was in order before he came on, till like literally days before he's supposed to be at port. So like, and then I don't think it was an accident. Maybe it was. Maybe he already had it, but like, it just was weird that when they did, so that first cruise, we got off the boat on Halloween. So the night before that, everybody dressed up. You could either be a wrestler, like the whole thing was dress up, either as a wrestler or just in costume. So he literally was dressed up in like fucking disco clothes with like the black hair and a fucking giant nose, like giant rubber nose. Jericho was. And it was like, all right, like obviously he doesn't take fucking dig at fucking. Yeah. But also when you really think about it, it's like, and that's why, like, I don't listen. I listened to that show a little bit and got like 2 episodes in. It was just like, nope, because it's clear that Disco is just that guy. Like, he doesn't pay attention to anything. He doesn't care. He's in his own little world. He knows that he's just on that show to say stupid shit to fire everybody up who listens, because everything he says is so dumb that it's like, what? How were you ever in this business? Because you're a fucking idiot. Like, you're arguing the stupidest things. Like, and then then that happens, and it's just like, this is a grown fucking man. I don't know.
Jesus, really? I mean, that's fucking stupid right there too.
What?
Sebastian Bach goes to LA for Chris Cruise 10. His whole band is important.
Well, so wait, Dan, who was right in that? Was the band right or was Sebastian right? Like, what was the correct cruise port? Because I feel like that's a Sebastian Bach being an idiot thing, and he went to the wrong port.
I mean, like you couldn't find other people on that boat then to just sing. Band was on the cruise. Oh, Sebastian Bach. You weird fuck. He's the Brian Callen of pro wrestling. You know what? The thing with Brian Callen is he's actually a funny dude. He just says very dumb stuff. But also, you got to figure Brian Callen got saddled with fucking Brandon Schwab for fucking way too long.
God.
I mean, I don't know if there's a dumber person in the world than Brandon Schwab. Like, how do you fuck up both a football career, an MMA career, and then also a stand-up comedy career that you shouldn't even fucking have in the first place? You fucked up all 3 of them, and then a podcast career, basically. How do you do that? How do you fuck up 4 of these entertainment worlds?
You know what's funny, though, is Callen is the guy who came under fire first when that whole whatever movement.
It's the Russo comedy. That's giving him way too much credit, because at least Vince Russo can still possibly get booked somewhere. I mean, not legitimately booked for like what he wants to do, but I mean, you could see that guy get booked on like an NWA show just to get his ass beat. Schwab is fucking, I mean, honestly, I don't know if there's a greater atrocity in comedy outside of Daryl and Todd that isn't Brandon Schwab. Like, that guy, how do you get gifted? Because like, you happen to do podcasts in and around LA or in the proximity of Joe Rogan. You basically get gifted a free pass to go to Austin, and you've messed it up. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. House of Comedy will book a lot of the name value comedy acts. Yeah. Because Dustin Diamond played there a bunch of times because he was a name actor, or name they could drop in there. Screech from Saved by the Bell.
Well, like, a lot of what they do there though is I don't know how many times Screech played at the house, but
2 times, I think, 3 times.
Yeah, so what they do is they book people that have a TV credit. And the reason they do it is because at that venue at the Mall of America, where there's still a lot of people that just come because they're tourists, if they see on the marquee that somebody from, MTV, some crappy show is going to be, oh, I know that guy, let's go see that show. So it's not necessarily based on the fact that they're funny. It's just based on the fact that people would recognize the name, just like you said. But Screech was not.
Now, did he stab a guy or did he get stabbed?
He stabbed a guy.
Yeah, and then he died of illness.
Yeah, he got sick,
cancer or something.
Yeah, I worked with him once.
Was he a dick or was he cool?
He was pretty cool. The one that's a gigantic dick is Pauly Shore.
Oh yeah, everybody knows that.
Yeah,
fuck that guy. It's so funny that in that shitty documentary they made about him, his only fucking action on the road was here in Rochester.
Yeah.
With that fucking dumb lady who used to book the moose. Oh, it's so funny. I met with her like twice before that about events over there, and it was just one of those people that very much wanted to like make you think she knew what she was doing, and she's worked with all these different entertainers and bands and blah, 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 and it's like, no, you wouldn't be here.
Right.
You wouldn't be in Rochester?
And already talking to you, I know you don't know what you're doing. Like what you just told me sounds like a horrible idea, and you're gonna lose money. But you do that. Also, I heard like he's a fucking loser about like pictures. Like, someone went and they were like, "Yeah, dude, I had to get a picture with some dude we went to high school with because he won't take pictures with anybody by themselves."
Right.
I'm guessing unless you're a fucking lady.
Right.
Well, I'm sure because he, as will happen, and just let's pull this lady in close. She's like,
well, just to give you an idea, up at New Hope, he was not around for pictures for anybody other than when his camera crew was there filming him. Otherwise, he went back. He didn't go out. People came with their fucking Biodome DVD or fucking VHS or whatever the fuck it is, any of that shit. They came with that. They came with all of that stuff. He wouldn't sign. If you weren't there at the right show, he didn't sign for him. All of his merch was sold by the Cinema Grill staff. He wasn't even out there, other than when his camera was on.
Which is so funny because, like, okay, I get it. You were, son-in-law and Encino Man. I think there's a court movie where he's like on a jury, but that one sucked. Yeah. And then like with the because here's the deal: he was never funny at stand-up. He was never really funny in the movies. The dude, like, literally, Encino Man, like, it was the catchphrases. He had 2 or 3 stupid catchphrases that were like in the way he carried himself, and then like the MTV shit is probably where he got most popular, but like. Those were just, it was spring break, dude. Like, that's what he was all over on MTV, and it was just people being drunken idiots. So it was like, so the fact that this guy has the fucking ego and the head that he has right now, and it's like, what the fuck, dude? But like, and I get it. I get the family lineage and the store. I get all of that. And because of that, he had been around and friends with the greats. But that doesn't make you fucking great.
Right.
And even if they liked you and thought you were funny, that still doesn't mean you're great. Did you do what they did? Did you get the reach that they had? No, you didn't. And what you did do for it was because it wasn't because you were actually creative and like entertaining that you were able to, again, you didn't make a career out of it, dude. Like, that's why you do these weird little movies. That's why you did this stupid documentary. That's why you're kind of the butt of everyone's jokes.
To bring this all together, we could say that Brendan Schaub is the Pauly Show of the broadcast world. Just got so much nepotism going on. Like, yeah, I guess we'll put you on a show. And then he fucking sucks and blows it up. Fuck him. Fuck both of those guys.
Malaise.
What's up, man? Yeah, it's insane how fucking because I've heard you talk about it. I've seen other people talk about it. I see things he does, and it's just fucking like he did one of the fucking. He did a Kill Tony in like the last year, and like even fucking Hinchcliffe was like, "All right, dude, like you don't have to come back, Pauly." Like,
yeah,
because he just was making it about him, and it was like that's not what.
That's not giving Michael Rappaport enough fucking credit right there, Mike. Like, he at least had some like acting credits that are good though. Like, Rappaport may not be the good comedian, probably never was, but at least his acting's fucking decent, and his like CV for that has been pretty good. So I don't know if anybody can actually be the new Pauly Shore, because I don't know if anybody really wants to be that kind of bigger prick, man. Like,
here's the thing too.
Well, and the way gotcha.
Pauly Shore, when I worked with him, the first 10 minutes of his act was talking about his fucking movies. The rest of his act was some of the most racist, misogynistic, garbage I've ever heard out of anybody. I've heard, I mean, it was as bad as something you'd see at a shit open mic.
Oh, of course.
You know?
Yeah.
But people didn't care. And that's the thing. People don't care. They're fans of him in the movies. They're like, oh, I want to go see Paul. Oh my God, that's my favorite movie. They go to and
they don't know either. Like a lot of those people don't pay enough attention to stand up to like see him for who he is. Because that's the other thing too, is it's like, hey man, people put up with you when you were that age because of who your family was. Like if you were to just been some kid trying to fucking make it, you probably wouldn't have been rubbing elbows with the grades that you did. They were all very kind to you because they were kind to your family, and then they built a friendship. Still had nothing to do with your talent, though.
Now, to compare,
you talentless motherfucker.
To compare Pauly Shore to Screech is so when Screech first started going out and doing comedy, he wasn't good. And everything that we would hear about him was, man, he sucks. But the thing is, he took that shit to heart and actually worked on it and actually had a pretty goddamn good set. And his deal was, when you introduce me, please do not say Screech, do not say anything by the Bell. His intro was, ladies and gentlemen, the Dark Prince of Comedy and Dustin Diamond. Nothing about Screech. And he like and well, Tom, you know Randy. Randy Ancarlo's a guy that Tom and I have both known a long time. Randy was literally Screech's opening act for years. They traveled the road together. Randy Ancarlo has crazy stories about him because he's nuts.
Oh, was he there the night that he made his porno?
I don't think so.
He was a cameraman.
That shit was that shit was hilarious.
By the way, Mike's on fire. By the way, here saying Rappaport is the new Gary Busey, maybe, probably, and then Big Boom AJ is a Pauly Shore wrestling. Jeez Louise!
I still can't believe that fucking guy's actually.
I can't believe anybody in that fucking family. I mean, I saw I think Mike sent it to me. Yeah, Mike sent it over to me. Like this reel on Instagram where the Rizzler is talking to Mark Norman, Ari Shaffir, and Dan Soder, and this kid has no idea who the fuck he's talking to. I'm like, I would literally fucking cut a man to get into that fucking room to talk to those guys, and this guy's like,
that's the fucking issue now, though. Is like these fucking people.
Stop making average people fucking famous.
How as we're a fucking podcast on social media, these fucking people get social media famous.
In entertainment, though, like that's the whole thing. At least fucking done.
No, you're right.
These guys don't do shit. They're just fucking yokels.
I don't know how many years you are. I know I'm 20 in. I'm sure JR is like 40 in.
If you count radio.
Yeah, I am counting radio. That's entertainment, motherfucker. We're the originals.
Yeah.
Before any of this social shit, we were in real broadcasting.
Right? Yeah. I've been on fucking Facebook since 2006. I'm like one of the most OG motherfuckers on Facebook you can get. Like, that's so fucking stupid.
That's hilarious. But
40 years of fucking Facebook I've been on.
But like, and I get it, right? You want to bring a name in. Like TNA did it with Perez Hilton on their debut, which was a really weird,
yeah.
But whatever. So I get it, but I also get that there's a lot of money in AEW, and this is what you did.
Yeah,
this is what you had. Fucking Shaq there. You followed up with the Costco guy.
Yeah. Again, making average people fucking famous or giving them a fucking platform. I mean, I guess, Big Boom AJ and his son have gone to some training, which is, hey, it's commendable. But
and that's great. But so did fucking Bad Bunny. But he's a megastar.
Yes. Exactly. Big Bunny has a following. Again, we can say all we want about like Logan Paul, but he's at least treated his time in WWE as an avenue for him to explore and do more things to enhance his brand. At least he was working hard on fucking having something to build off of before getting to WWE. But like Big Boom AJ, I don't get it, man. Like, is Tony Khan? I'll say it. Is he on every sleeping medication possible and is just zoned out, and then he just overdoes it with the Booger Sugar, that he's just like riding this weird wave of like I'm asleep and awake at the same time. Is he just buzzed up or what? Like that, it just doesn't make any sense. You have, Ace, you're right. You had Shaq. You had other avenues. You've had guys. I mean, Tovar comes in. What's up, dweebs? That's fair. That's a good segue here. Tovar, you missed all of us talking shit about some of our favorite comedian people earlier. Yeah, go check out the replay on YouTube. No, I mean, but again, you're right. Like you've had this avenue. You literally are on TNT and TBS. You're with Turner or with like the WB kind of stuff. You could find other people. You could find real stars. And, like you go with the Costco guy and his kid and the Rizzler. Oh, I was eating. Oh, you heard though. Okay. That's fair. That's probably what piqued your interest to make sure you got out here and says what's up, right? Fuck those guys. I mean, I don't know what's a celebrity we want to see, right? Like, obviously it's Rumble season. You never know. Hopefully we'll never get a Drew Carey situation ever again. But
the thing with, and I'm not talking skill though. So like even the thing with that, at that time, Drew Carey was on top of the fucking world. He was about to have like one of the first like comedy like pay-per-view things of that era. You know what I mean? So like, you got money. You're connected to a major network who has access to famous, and we see it with WWE. Like Timothy Chalamet was just like that Chalamet guy was on Cody Rhodes' podcast talking like old school. Like there are famous people out there who would love this. Mm-hmm. You see it, and it's just weird that they shoot low, and they take this fucking guy who used his family and fucking so like hocked Costco shit. This kid's called the Rizzler, and it's like, well, he's fucking 8. Like he can't do anything else but make weird faces. He's not smart or funny.
Oh, amen, Mike. Yeah, also go against the AEW brand where the best wrestle. Yeah, this is where the top guys, and this is supposed to be the top pro wrestling, right? Not sports entertainment, but top pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Warren Bunches would be great to see in the ring. I mean, he's lost.
JR were at the GCW show where he started his fucking feud with God, I can't remember his fucking name now, but
it was awesome. It was fantastic.
Yeah, and Funches has been in the front row for a lot of AEW shows. He's also done, been in the front row for some WWE stuff or, behind commentary.
I mean, Paul Walter Hausen or whatever. Like, that guy is not going to do WWE. He's very tied to the indies and AEW. Yeah. Why are you using him more? Like, why are you using an Oscar winner?
Well, they've used him for, like, their pre...
But you know what I mean? Like, why are you not using him more? Like...
he's been involved with Cardona.
He's doing enough indie shit that it's like those indie shows could easily be just AEW appearances, and he could, Paul Walter Hauser. I'm sure I said his name wrong. And that guy's a fucking mark, dude. He was on like the first 2 Jericho cruises. The first one, like no one knew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because until what the Olympic movie, the Atlanta Olympic movie that he did, like
that was literally it, dude. At the second cruise, I walked by him, like by the buffet, and I saw his face, and we kind of like looked in passing, and I was just like,
"Brother."
I was like, because getting off the boat at the second cruise too, someone actually did come up to me, and they're like, "You're the movie guy, right?" And I was like, "Huh?" They're like, "You're the movie guy. You're the actor guy on the boat, right?" And I'm like, "Nah, that ain't me." You know who it was? It was the freaking dude that's always in the suit that we see sitting front row, Tom, and then he ran the show the night before the cruise.
Oh yeah, the Boca Raton guy.
Yeah, it was him at the second cruise because he's been on every cruise.
He was trying to book you. He was trying to book you for the fucking
he was looking at me all weird. We're waiting to get our bags coming out of port, and he was just kind of like, and I'm just like, the fuck is this guy? And he's coming, you're the movie guy. And I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But then, like, later, I asked someone, and they're like, well, blah, blah, blah was on the boat. I pulled the thing up, and I'm like, well, what was it? I pull his IMDb up. I see the picture of him in the Atlanta 96 bombing movie, and right away I was like, That's why when I walked by that guy, I was like, why do I know his face? Because I had seen that trailer a whole shitload coming, like for some reason leading up to the cruise, and I actually kind of wanted to see that movie. I still haven't seen it, but I was like, oh, 96
It's a good movie.
Like that's fucking
Very
and then
good
like
movie.
the whole thing and like how he's like the fucking pawn. I was like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
let's
then
be honest, the real story of the Olympics in '96 was Kurt Angle wrestling with a broken freaking neck. Okay, Paul Walter Hauser doesn't know shit. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Hell in a Cell. You mean just their prison life? Scared?
Nah, they're more like ECW guys.
I don't know. I think Danny Masterson.
Maybe CZW.
I would say more like Juggalo Championship Wrestling for those two. You know what? Honestly, I can't even.
You know what? One of the girls in their shit right now. I think her whole gimmick is that she's a ring rat. So,
yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm not even trying to shit on Juggalo Championship Wrestling because they have done actually some pretty decent matches over the years. But like,
dude, I've actually. So I watched one show, like recent from the last year, because when they were in like Omaha, I think
Guro is WWE.
they used a couple people. I think who did they use? I think they used Amina Belmont and she's both have been on the show. Cowboy gimmick.
Oh,
Sadie Bell.
yeah.
Sadie something.
Sadie Bell.
Yeah.
Sadie Bell, who's been with us in APW. They used both of them, and then another person, I don't remember who. So I watched that one just to kind of be like, oh, I know these people. Let's see how they're doing.
Mhm.
And then I actually did watch, I think, the two main shows they did at the Gathering. Because for whatever reason, I think I had something that was streaming them. So I was like, fuck it, I'll watch it. Or maybe
See Alex Jaffe on there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Front
Yeah,
row, both shows. Gambit in his little fucking bow tie and shit. Oh, yeah.
That
100%.
fucking weirdo. Can't wait to see him in Waterloo this next year, boys.
Same fucking look that he has on his face every fucking wrestling show we see.
Yeah, where he's just it is funny with Jaffe. And I'll say this, by the way, that's actually one of the reasons I want to watch TNA. We were, mentioning Amina, one of her greatest rivalries of all time, Maggie Lee. She was,
She's very much a part of TNA.
Yeah, the Elegance brand. They were going for the tag team or defending their tag team titles. That's really what I wanted to see. Actually, was not only like AJ Styles' return there, but also that match along with the heavyweight championship match. But it's like,
yeah, dude. Shout out to Maggie Lee, man. I only got to work 2 shows with her, but in those 2 shows, like it was very clear that she had a very, very bright future. I mean, just the look and the athleticism alone, and then just you can tell she puts the work into her craft. So, yeah, her and Amina had probably one of the best matches to this day in Madhouse history down in Knoxville, Iowa.
Yeah, that was quite literally one of my favorite matches I've seen live with these promotions.
Yeah,
that I haven't been on the call for. I want to make sure we're.
And honestly, I might go to AEW. Really, well, because I want to go see wrestling and big names, but also I feel like we might get to see some people we know get some reps in that night.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to go just in case anybody we know gets a shot that night.
Well, I mean, yeah, because we know some of those guys like Alvin Falcone when they did Omaha with AEW, he got the call. He was part of the security staff, so you never know who might show up. And I'm sure we'll get some of those Iowa guys because a lot of those Iowa guys came up for the TNA tapings at the Armory. So
yeah, I gotta look. I don't know what the on sale date is or any of that, but I do. I do want to maybe get some tickets. Like ideally, I would love to get like front row of the balcony looking down.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
I don't know what tickets cost for it. I haven't. The last AEW show I went to was when we had Nerd D with us. So that's
Quake by the Lake.
So that's a while ago.
Yeah, Mike was with us. I mean, that's when they were still doing Target Center. Actually, that was the second last one they did at Target Center.
Was it? I thought that was XL. Was that not XL?
Nope, that was Target Center. Yeah, I don't think AEW's ever done XL.
Oh, apparently no, because they would be doing it right now. So no, they do Roy. They've done Roy Wilkins twice.
Mm-hmm. So
to be honest though, like even WWE doesn't go to XL a lot.
No, and especially obviously as they're getting closer to SummerSlam and all the obviously we're heading into the big 4 seasons, if you will, as far as Royal Rumble's right around the corner, as we mentioned earlier. Yeah, so they're going to be more heavy on getting to Target Center. I'm sure we're going to see some Target Center show before Mania season. Just
Oh yeah. They'll definitely come here once to promote.
Yeah, and then they'll probably do. I don't know. Do you think they're going to do SmackDown and Raw as far as bookending SummerSlam?
No, I bet Raw goes to. I bet that Raw date's probably already out. Actually, I'm sure they're leaving. I'm sure they're going to go
Milwaukee
Friday. They'll go Friday, SmackDown, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, they might even go to Des Moines.
Yeah, my guess is Illinois, Wisconsin, Iowa.
Depends on which way they're routed already.
Well, I mean, as far as Raw goes, yeah, I mean, because they always try to finish up close to the town so they can get all vehicles there. Yeah. But I'm just figuring, again, with all the work that they're going to do, it's the second two-night SummerSlam. Thank you, fucking New York, for that, you fuckers. That's why I just figured, like, maybe you do a bookend with it where SmackDown is lead in, then you come out of it with Raw, or I don't know, does Raw do the Monday before?
So actually, they don't really have anything out that far. I think they have through Mania scheduled out. They do have SummerSlam on the thing for the 1st and 2nd of August. Wow, can we buy tickets? Aren't for sale though. No. Oh, complete the form below for first to receive exclusive pre-sale. Well, let's do it, guys. I mean, I don't think I'm going to buy tickets at the pre-sale, but at least we'll give you all the information.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
You sign up for it, and then I will ride coattails, because I actually really still don't know if I'm going to go to.
Oh, I'm going to go. I very much think I'm buying tickets day of just to try to get as cheap as I can.
Well, I'm just thinking, I'm going to take the whole week off leading into SummerSlam, just because there's going to be so many things going on. I want to just have as much.
I would definitely check it out though. I mean, you might not need to take the whole week off, dude. Shit might not start popping until Wednesday.
Well, but it's okay, then fine. Let's try and do like a 2-count golf tournament then. That Tuesday or whatever.
We probably should try to actually do a live show before we try to get people to sign up to play golf with us.
Hey, we got fucking people. You never know.
I mean, at this point, I think it's kind of safe to say we're probably not doing anything. And I hate to break everybody's hopes, but at this pace, I wouldn't expect a live show happening during SummerSlam week from us. We may be out there, but like there will probably be no.
Yeah, honestly, what I would say is
shows.
You might see us more active on social media that week, posting some stuff. We're going to be in different areas doing different things. Again, with JR's schedule being what it is, he won't be able to do the cruise. I'm sure maybe that week we can get some time off or whatever. Or,
for me too, I have a fucking vacation that I take every year coming out of SummerSlam weekend, and I need Wednesday through Sunday off for that. So I'm depending. And again, this is completely hinging on if for some reason either a promotion we know does run the show and I end up working, and depending on when that show is, or by some off chance that another promotion reaches out, because there's going to be a ton of them running.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows? But otherwise, my guess is I'll probably just do the GCW stuff, which is probably going to be like Friday, Saturday. I'm sure if he's going to do another gay brunch, which I'll hit that up. That's always a good time. So I'm probably, it's really going to be contingent on if I end up working anything that week. But if I don't, probably going to be like a Thursday, Friday maybe, or Friday only for me, because I'm going to have to take Monday and Tuesday off because it don't make sense to do all the wrestling shit, go back to work for 2 days, and then leave for another 3 days. So I'm probably just going to do that. But we'll see. Again, I got a lot of shit before we get to August right now.
Well, I got to do that in that first week in July because I'm taking time off around 4th of July to go to Texas. I get back on the 6th, and we got Waterloo the weekend after. So I'm going to be off the 9th and the 10th as well. So I'm only coming back on the 8th. So
All right, boys. I'm on the waiting list for SummerSlam Minneapolis. It does look cool, man. I'm not gonna lie. This picture, like, can I save this? I'll save this and show you because it just does. It just looks cool, man. I don't know what to tell you. I like it. Where's our photo? There we go. Can I load it?
Well, and of course, obviously with our fair state and Minneapolis specifically going in the news, who knows what might fucking happen come August? Who knows, everybody?
I mean, that's just cool. Yeah, no, we're safe though. Trump likes WWE because of everything.
He's in the Hall of Fame for fuck's sake.
Yeah, then it'll be all right. If you have a ticket, you'll be fine.
I mean, honestly, the coolest thing is that Stone Cold Steve Austin has stunned.
ICE ain't gonna arrest you if you show them your SummerSlam ticket.
Yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin has stunned the president of the United States, the director or the cabinet member of the Department of Education, and a mayor of Knox County. So good old Stone Cold Steve Austin, come here. You know what? Stone Cold should come here and just take out ICE, right?
I'm gonna tell you this though. Like, I know there's those things. The fireworks are like CG, but like the purple cloudish and shit. Like, also like that stadium. It's good. The fucking outdoor wide shots they're gonna have from those 2 nights when they shoot fireworks off outside. Because like the Super Bowl did it, and it's cool, but like it's not WWE. You know what I mean? So like it'll be cool to see some of those live shots outside that stadium that night when they're just shooting shit off and it's really going hard. And I think it's gonna be really cool inside, man. I think it'll be a cool set. Minnesota has been owed something big like this from WWE for so long.
Especially once WCW went under, and because I always thought that there was this little animosity from Vince towards the state of Minnesota because the first Nitro being at Mall America, right? Like I always thought that like that was a real thing. How Jesse was as governor, or even before, trying to do the union shit, I always thought like maybe Vince held a little bit of animosity that way. The AWA was like one of the last strongholds for him to fucking buy to go.
Well, and if you really look at it too, though,
national
Bischoff got his start where
AWA. I actually mentioned that to somebody with the Ric Flair promo when he won the Rumble, right, for the WWE or the WWF belt
with a tear in my eye.
Everybody in
that
promo scene except for Jack Tunney got their start in AWA. Mean Gene, Ric Flair, Bobby the Brain Heenan, and Kurt Hennig were all on that scene, and all 4 of those guys, like I said, 4 of those 5 guys got their start in AWA.
I swear, I don't even like Flair. Let's get into that, by the way.
What
have you seen the shit with him and the cameos?
It's getting nuts, isn't it?
Well, like people are complaining because they're paying like $400, $500 for a minute-long cameo from him, and he's getting hammered at the bar, and then like people say he just fucking goes to the corner and films these videos. One was like they wanted a congratulatory message from him for their wedding, and he spent like a minute just being like, "Oh, don't fucking get married. Oh, it's the fucking worst decision ever." So like he came out this week and like told that person to reach out to, which was weird. Well, to reach out to my law firm for a refund, and it's like trying to make it okay, but like at a certain point, it doesn't matter how great your career was and how much of a fucking trailblazer you were in this industry. You're an old, drunk, off his rocker fucking dude that needs to probably just shut his mouth and stay home.
Yeah.
And like, I get it, dude. You think you're the shit, but like when people are paying $500-$600 to get a 60-second message from who they think is their hero, and you do it fucking wasted, like you don't give a shit, it's an inconvenience, dude. You got to remember who the fuck made you who you are. It's the fan. No one. Mike, I wouldn't want a cameo from you unless you were drunk.
Dude, yeah, well, that's true. Some people, if it's part of their bit, man, like
if you did it sober, Mike, that's where I'm like, I want my money back. This motherfucker was like clean. He was very sincere and nice. Like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if Ric Flair did it where he's like the crazy guy taking off his fucking sport coat and like throwing off his pants or whatever, like late era WCW, or him as commissioner of WWE or Raw or whatever the fuck it was, like I want to have that Ric Flair. I want him going a little fucking nutty. I don't want him being fucking drunk. Because that's never worked out for even Ric Flair, let alone fucking doing cameos.
Ooh, Sunday, September 6th, New Orleans. Money in the Bank. That'd be a fun weekend. I like New Orleans.
Never been.
Stinky.
It smells, but oh man, the food, dude. The food. Like I just want to go and eat. Just want to hang out in the French Quarter and eat. Oh.
This is how I know that you'll never lose weight is right there. No offense. No, I'm just kidding. I'm fucking with the Ace.
No, if I lived there, it would be hard, dude. Like it would be so hard. I spent a week there, and I mean, besides doing all the Mania and wrestling shit, like the highlight, so especially because JR knows the true story of this whole week and how and two people fucked the whole trip up for a house full of people. But otherwise, it would have been the makings of a great week, dude. Because that's what's cool is like New Orleans. We just rented a house right down fucking Bourbon, like 5 blocks down from where like the action is on Bourbon Street. In the French Quarter, thing had like 10 bedrooms. There's a group of us in there. And it was just fucking amazing. But besides the wrestling shit, we had to hang out with certain people and they fucked it up. So that sucked. So besides wrestling, it was like literally the best part of that was just walking around the French Quarter and trying all these like local restaurants. I mean, it was just amazing, dude. Like it's shit you'll never eat here.
Oh yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
never. It's so fucking amazing. Like you hear people talk about like food vacations or cities that you could go to where really you can make a trip out of it just for the food. And New Orleans is by far one of them.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, yeah, that's been the case for a long time. I mean, just with Creole food being what it is too, and the fact that, like that is the region for Creole people. Like, I mean, there's so many great food options down there. I can't really think of another city other than like, oh, let's go to Buffalo, New York for all those fucking chicken wings. Mm-hmm. No, obviously that's fucked up. But yeah, major cities being what they are, I'm sure you find a lot of people who want to go see the New York scene. Minneapolis has become a pretty big tourist destination for food, for some culinary stuff, but not nearly to the level of like a New Orleans.
Yeah, it's crazy that people come here just for fucking Juicy Lucy. That blows my mind.
Well, you know, they're such a fraud too. You know.
Well, you know what it ends up being? It's people come down or come up this way for the state fair because they've heard all the crazy shit that we have on a stick, and then they'll end up going over to Matt's or the 5-8 Club.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, so like they'll go one of those two. Most of them end up always going to Matt's because they sell themselves as the original, and everybody wants to try Matt's instead. Which I don't know, man. Every time I see a video where somebody's like, "I'm going to go to Matt's," and it's fucking packed out there, I go, I'd walk in there and walk right the fuck out. There's never a fucking spot there from all these fucking videos, man. And I've also never really given a shit about the Juicy Lucy. Honestly, like you're gonna mostly like fucking burn your mouth anyways if you're trying to eat it right away. It's fucking like molten lava in that motherfucker. Right. But it's just a staple. Honestly, it's the same fucking quality going to the Crooked Pint, man. Like it just is. It's the same idea. It's the same fucking ingredients. It's beef wrapped around cheddar or whatever cheese they use. It's not that hard. But I guess if we're gonna be known for anything in Minneapolis, it might as well be a fucking sandwich.
It is crazy though how many people come here just for our fair food.
I mean, it is. It's crazy to me. But everybody loves something kind of weird and odd, So if you can get a pork chop on a stick, that's not so weird to everybody. But if I can get a deep fried Twinkie Oreo or whatever, fuck yeah, dude. I'm all about it. I want to just kill myself in 1 week. 10 days at the state fair. Are you guys the kind of people that go try to go multiple times a year?
I hate the fucking fair.
Oh, fucking bless your heart, JR.
Like the only time I really want to go, like I'll go sometimes, and this time I'll go and like support my buddy who plays there all week, every week, or all week during the week of the fair. And if I'm gonna go now, what I'll do is I'll take a day off and I'll go on like a fucking Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'll get there. He plays early in the day, like 11 to like 2. Mm-hmm. So I'll go and like get some food, watch him play when he gets in to walk around. And until like you leave by like 3:34, you're good. You miss the evening crowd when everyone leaves work and comes down there for dinner and shit, and it's nice. You go on a fucking weekend, dude, like shoot yourself.
Yeah.
Dude, amen. Like my parents, the first couple times we went, they took us on a Sunday, but we got down there super early and we were gone by like 1. And that's actually not so bad, like on a Sunday, because you avoid most of the church people who are going to go later and stuff too, right? But like, get in, get there early, get done with shit, and then just go home. But I've never really been a fair person. I actually told Joe Cocazello, another comedian, about this. I said, here's why I don't like the fair. The Minnesota State Fair is like the world's crowdest dive bar, but you can bring kids to. It fucking is loud, it's annoying, it's crowded, and everybody sucks. Like,
yeah. The ever popular
and then like Trish Cook was like, boo. I was like, no, boo yourself. Like, it's for real.
The ever popular slow shuffle too.
Dude,
fucking walk, you bunch of jerks.
Well, we all look at that political candidate. What do they stand for? Do you not see the DFL or the GOP next to it? They probably stand for exactly the same thing as everybody else in that fucking party. Oh, it's fucking annoying. God, I hate it so much. I know. I got friends who work every, they work for a vendor that has a booth down there, and I don't know, man. Yeah, like that's our only food destination is the State Fair or Matt's or 5-8 for Juicy Lucy. For the most part, I mean, again, there is some 5-star and some Michelin rated eateries, and especially Minneapolis, but
I don't care about that shit. I like to go to the Kyoto. There are 4 or 5 of them around the Twin Cities. All you can eat sushi.
There's one here in Roseville.
Yeah, down at the old Harmar. I've eaten there.
Harmar. It's not next. It's pretty much right next to that Wingstop where I'm going to get the wings for our watch along party.
Right. January 31st, noon.
Yeah, where we get to do it fucking way early this year. We're gonna be fucking done in time for like a decent dinner and stuff too. Man, love it. Good old Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. Hopefully, no one dies. That's a weird thing to say. I understand.
What
that.
You mean, like at your house?
No, not well. Just
what's happening? What is going on right now?
I'm trying to sell how bad Minneapolis might be. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I thought you.
Yeah. Not to try and get into all of that fucking mess again. What else we got, boys? Or are we calling early because Whitney's not here? She's not dead. We just didn't heard from her in a while, so maybe she is. I don't know.
She's dead. She dead. Everybody's dead when they're not on the show.
Was it 3 weeks in a row?
That's just it.
She's been dead for 3 weeks now, everybody. Eventually she'll rise again. Who knows?
2. I wasn't here 2 weeks ago. She was.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So she missed the week before you missed. Then
she missed last week and tonight.
And then so
last week she let us know, and it was very understandable. She had shit going on.
Yeah. Last week made sense. This week we haven't heard. So
this week she dead.
So
again, everyone's just dead when they don't show up. That's just how it works. So I died 2 weeks ago for Tuesday. You guys know that.
We remember.
Always dead. All right.
I'm down though. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go eat some food. So, because I didn't have much time to do that.
Yeah, if anybody's in central or northern Minnesota, like I'm right in the border, Alexandria area, Kensington, I'll be there on Saturday with KJ the comedian. So easy.
Have fun.
I got.
Oh, no. I didn't realize we have a teleprompter now.
What?
Where?
Go to notes.
Oh shit!
Oh wow!
Wow,
it's pretty good.
Let's see.
StreamYard up in their game.
Oh, I don't know. Got it. Yeah, got it. Oh yeah, right there. It's telling me to say "fuck you." Fun. Oh, fun. I mean, it's still not like I'm actually looking at the camera, but that's pretty fun.
Yeah,
We're learning something new every day, everybody.
Yeah, that's awesome. Anyways, Jared, you have anything coming up?
Yeah.
I will be. I mean, obviously the 31st, we're going to do our Wild Watch Along. Then the weekend after that, that Friday, Saturday, if you're in Rochester, come see me and Mr. Della. We're going to be at Social Ice, be on that DJ stage, hyping the crowd. So
Yeah,
That's
no world order invading.
Freezing our asses off.
Gonna be cold.
He'll probably bring the Mayhem Championship. I might tell him not to for how cold it's going to be, but I
You think it's going to shatter in the cold?
Good.
Okay, maybe.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll be back again next week. We appreciate y'all watching. Bye-bye.